This isn't him apologizing and coming forward with this information in good faith. This is his desperate attempt to save his career. Why did people say this was a genuine apology? This is just as bad as his other one. He apologized for insulting Matt and Ryan. He apologized for bringing up his suicidal friend. He never once apologized for baselessly accusing them of covering up a rape. Not a word about Don Doctor accusing him baselessly of rape as well. So like 9 days ago, I'm fucking late to this story, but Nick is not green. Another story of accusing false people of fucking pedophiles and rapists. I want to go over this Nick is not green apology video to see if he actually. In this video, I want to apparently he actually apologized. This is like his 5th apology at this point.
Address how I have made my content throughout my time.
After he's doubled down multiple times. It's actually interesting seeing both the responses because Mama Max is going down a very similar road to Nick is not green, where I think eventually he's going to have to after like 5 apologies in a row, or after 5 doubles down in a row, he's actually gonna have to come clean if he wants to save any career he has left. Because this is exactly what Nick is not green has gone through after he's been drugged through the mud socially completely. He's doubled down multiple times, but now apparently this is supposed to be a real apology. I want to see if he actually apologizes here.
My content throughout my time on this platform, but more specifically with a series of videos I made regarding Super Mega. If you're unsure about what happened, I'm going to be talking about a lot of my specific actions in this video, but if you want a more detailed overview, I would—
Spencer wants your BBW? What is a BBW?
Watch this video by Unpoetic.
Big booty whites? Big what? I actually don't even know.
And documented a lot of what happened since July. I'm going to be linking that video in the description. For the past 6 months, I have been defending myself against criticism for how I use my—
Dude, I love how he doesn't reference Tom's video or anyone else's video. He, of course, has to reference, like, this other Spurg lefty commentary YouTuber's video. Unbelievable. Who has 100K views. Like, this person was not one of the biggest people critiquing you. Turkey Tom's video has 1 million views. But instead, you don't like reference that. You have to reference another soy lefty commentator.
I'm going to be linking that video in the description. For the past 6 months, I have been defending myself against criticism for how I use my platform in a series of videos I made attacking Matt Watson and Ryan McGee of Super Mega. I stubbornly persisted and posted videos thinking that I was somehow the victim in this drama that was stoked by YouTubers that friends of mine had a bad experience with. In December, I decided to take a step back from posting videos, and over the span of the last month or so, I have slowly processed and realized just how wrong I really am. And is
he only going to apologize to Super Mega? Or is he going to still like say that he should have presented the allegations against Don Doctor, that they were actually just allegations of rape and not just proven fact?
Of being ignorant and immature and dangerous throughout the course of this—
I hope people continue to unsub. Yeah, I hope they keep unsubbing this guy. He's already lost like 70K subs collectively.
The whole thing has not actually been a unique experience for me. This situation followed patterns of past behavior that are rooted in my character and how I respond to criticism from other people. And I realized that I'm not really getting hate because of the content I make or because of the audience that I have or because everyone else is wrong. I got all this criticism because I was wrong. When I initially started receiving criticism for these videos, I really only saw the most aggressive and—
Rare YouTuber introspection moments? No. Fuck no. Absolutely not. This is a desperate attempt to save his career. This is a guy who has noticed that his view number has dropped significantly. He's lost over 70K subscribers after getting called out for this recent drama. This isn't him apologizing and coming forward with this information in good faith. This is his desperate attempt to save his career. This is like the only option he has left to save like to continue getting shekels in his fucking bank account. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate all the members. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's very generous. This apology is not rooted in any kind of like genuine intentions.
The most extreme reactions to what I did, and I immediately ignored it and turned away from it. And not just those comments, but from people who are actual fans of mine who were worried about what I was doing. I would see certain content creators making countless videos against me who I didn't like, and I would not take it seriously at all. I would see disgusting comments about me and my friends, and I would turn away from it and refuse to give it any validity, and I would keep working through it and doing my job as if I had nothing to apologize about. I wouldn't watch the videos. I wouldn't read any of the comments.
What would a genuine apology look like? I've always had this take, you know? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes big fuck ups, you know? It's the most important part though, isn't the inherent fuck up. It's how you respond to being called out to you making a mistake. So when this guy was first faced with criticism that he presented allegations of rape as fact, when he should have just presented them as allegations, when he first was presented with that critique, he should have made this video that we're seeing right now. But that's not what happened. He doubled down, tripled down, and like quadrupled down. Where now it's not genuine at all. This isn't like, you can't take this seriously as a genuine apology. He's completely fucked it. This guy deserves everything coming towards him. Given the way he's handled his platform and irresponsibly ran his shits, He should not have a platform.
Long for me to realize that not only was I wrong about the way that I have used my platform over the past few months, but a lot of the people who I chat on, who made content about me, were actually right. This is the 5th time I've responded to this, and every single time before this, I have done or said things that have made my actions even more harmful. I wrote off any of the criticism, basically saying that the people who were making videos about me.
So essentially, a genuine apology is impossible once you double down. Kind of, for the most part. On the internet, yeah. Because how can you know if it's genuine or not? Because you have so many different other factors in to play there. Jeffrey Epstein is in chat. Call in. Okay, dude. Best fucking chat on YouTube. No, but I mean, that is kind of true. Once you double down, you never know, because there's so many different other factors at play, because it's inherently true that he has an incentive to apologize here, because it's to save his career.
Weren't credible sources in my eyes. They were responding in bad faith.
So you can just never know
in this situation, but it's something that I've done.
And given his other actions, the safe assumption is that it's not genuine.
Past few years on YouTube, I never really took a fair look at what people were saying about me online, because whenever I saw the most aggressive...
Yeah, if he didn't lose 70K subscribers and wasn't hurting from this, he would never apologize. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. This apology would never come out if he didn't start losing his income.
Comments, I ignored everything else, and I tried to move on as if I've done nothing wrong. I have horrible anxiety around reading or seeing content about me, and it caused me to do some very ignorant
anxiety
things.
Take your fucking pills then, dude.
But without making those videos and receiving the kind of criticism I did, I don't think I would have come to this drastic of a realization. I think I would be making the same exact videos I was making before if none of this had happened. I surrounded myself with validation and people who...
Yeah, he literally admits it. If he didn't end up losing subscribers or have people shitting on him publicly, he would never come to this realization.
Insisted that
this isn't remorse, it's a regret of consequences. Yeah,
I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't comfortable telling people close to me that I believed I could have been wrong, because I was afraid to face...
This guy sucks. This is literally like his 6th apology.
Reality. And I see how it could be expected that I would come into this video blaming the people I surrounded myself with who enabled this kind of behavior. I could talk about how I trusted the wrong people in my life, but the reality of the situation is, despite who I was friends with, despite who I chose to publicly stand with, I was the one that made the decisions to act in the way I did and react to the criticism I was getting. And when I was trusted to be a responsible content creator...
Where's Lex's response video too? She says that Pablo Sonny wants on. Okay, dude. No, but where Lex said like weeks ago, if not months ago, that she was going to release her response video. What the fuck happened to that?
Who is doing things that other people won't do on this platform. I turned out to be a coward. I have full control over how I edit and write and do everything on this channel, yet these mistakes still happened because they are rooted in who I am as a content creator. And I had the realization that in order to use my platform in the most responsible way I could, I needed to have a complete overhaul of my behavior, and I needed to make major changes to how I make my videos, including how I receive and respond to feedback. And that's something that I need to start right now. The way that I treated online controversy and the people involved was gross, and it is cruel, and not just in the Super Mega video, but in a lot of my videos in the past 3 years. I've made a career off publicly shaming people for mistakes that they may have desperately regretted. And of course, it's ironic.
Yeah, like, it's not only Super Mega, he's called for the cancellation. He literally made a whole fucking video. Like, dude, if you don't know the lore, like is this video still up of him, like, literally telling his whole audience to just like report Sneeko? Like, he made a whole video saying report. This video's still fucking up.
Over dozens of videos laughing at people's mistakes and the way they respond to criticism, when I myself have been closed off to any criticism or feedback that I receive on my own videos. And I'm aware that I've had content in my past that people have considered harmful and that people have spoken out about, specifically my J-pop idol group video, my Love Surge video, my video about that couple breaking up. Even more of my videos have received criticism for being too mean and promoting hate towards people who do not deserve it, and for that I am deeply sorry. I know that
He's saying he was being too mean to people?
Been defensive in the past when people have criticized my channel for having opinions that are too surface level or making videos with not enough effort. People were hurt by what I was saying and what I was making, and regardless of my intent, I chose to ignore the...
Yeah, isn't encouraging mass flagging harassment? I mean, yeah, dude, exactly. Like, this whole harassment argument is like, you know, where do you draw the line?
These people, and to continue making my content...
It's like so soy.
That I'm sorry. I had my sights on making my videos efficiently and consistently without putting the proper care that is required for the kind of audience that I have. My priorities were on my growth and my income, and that drive caused me to...
Everyone was telling me this was like a real apology video. Where is the apology to like Super Mega? Like, he acknowledged it a little bit, but is he gonna go more in depth? Because that's been the main controversy here. Is he gonna address falsely accusing Super Mega of covering up a rape and falsely accusing Don, well, basically accusing Don of rape? Like, is he going to talk about that at all? Because that's the main things here.
to forget about everything else that was going on around me so I could feel better about myself. And so this video is not only a statement and an apology, but it is a public commitment to using my platform in a way that is constructive and has integrity. I personally do not believe that commentary or critique videos are inherently harmful. I know plenty of content creators who do what I do in a good way, but the way that I was making content was absolutely harmful. It was careless, and it is not up to the standards that I want to set for myself moving forward. My content has lacked the care needed to deliver personal opinions that are educated and thorough, and I continually prioritize the efficiency of my content over making videos that I am truly proud of. I want to publicly apologize to Matt Watson and Ryan McGee for harmfully mishandling my coverage on a situation that I should never have been involved in.
Okay, Lyrix, you're like so super primed against this dude, LMAO. Dude, I feel it. Holy shit. My chat is baiting me so fucking hard. My chat is baiting me so. That was a member too. I think was that Tanasana? You're baiting the fuck out of me. You're baiting the fuck out of me so hard.
I'm sorry for repeatedly being ignorant because I was too afraid to face criticism, and I just talked and listened to people who made me feel like I was right. I made posts insulting and denying any wrongdoing on my end because I was too afraid to challenge anything else. I made my initial videos about Super Mega because I had pre-existing...
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Super Mega time.
My end because I was too afraid to challenge anything else. I made my initial videos about Super Mega because I had pre-existing feelings and beliefs about them based on what friends of mine told me in private, and I got angry and I wanted to fight for them. I got my emotions involved in a conflict that I had nothing to do with. I saw all of these comments as harassment to me, my friends, and my family, and it caused me to react in a destructive way. At the time, I believed that agreeing with what people were saying about me or apologizing would be turning on those close to me, and it would make me a flawed person and content creator. But it is humiliating to come to the realization that the content I make is far from helpful or honest or safe. And the way that I deflected blame for my own actions ended up hurting both parties involved. The decisions that I made while covering the Super Mega situation and the way I...
Can he stop talking? Can he stop... Can he, like, I feel like it's blatantly obvious. Just, like, say straight up, I baselessly accused Don Doctor of being a rapist. And also Super Mega for covering up the rape. Like, why is he not saying that?
Responded to criticism, ended up hurting the people that I was trying to help in the first place because I didn't handle it with the care that was needed. Everyone was worse off because of my actions.
So he's apologizing? He's apologizing to Lex?
Both parties involved. The decisions that I made while covering the Super Mega situation and the way I responded to criticism ended up hurting the people that I was trying to help in the first place.
Ended up hurting people? Like, dude, these are not the people you should be apologizing to.
Because I didn't handle it with the care that was needed. Everyone was worse off because of my actions. There were people close to me that had to endure harassment because I refused to listen to those in my life who were telling me that I may have been doing something wrong. I realized that I made a mistake in my first video saying that I asked for permission to cover the story from the victim, and then later in my coverage said that I was actually asked to cover the story. Now I want to clarify that I was asked to cover the story by...
Yeah, true. That was like a lie that he said. In his initial video, he said that he asked them to cover the story, but then later on he said that Spencer and Ethan is Online came to him with the story.
By the victim, but that does not remove any of the accountability I need to take for how I covered the story and how I responded to the criticism I got from it. That is nobody's fault but mine. I used a serious situation as an excuse to make insults and jabs at Super Mega because I got emotionally involved in a conflict that should have been treated with more severity, childishly insulting Matt and Ryan and thinking it's okay because I'm the good guy.
Dude, is he gonna go this whole video without addressing it? Like he's unironically saying that he's addressing the insults he threw at Super Mega, like retarded insults that mean nothing, before addressing his baseless accusation of them covering up a rape. Why did people say that he genuinely apologized with this? Why did people say this was a genuine apology? This is just as bad as his other one.
Should have been treated with more severity.
Just watch the whole video? Okay.
Childishly insulting Matt and Ryan and thinking it's okay because I'm the good guy and they're the bad guys is an embarrassing decision that I decided to make. I made digs at Super Mega's relevance. I put edits in my video of Matt getting punched in the face, all because I was convinced that it was all right to bully these people in front of hundreds of thousands of people because I thought they were awful. And for months and months, I refused to believe that I was the problem. I put my head down and I kept working because I just kept telling myself that people were going to stop caring and the whole thing would blow over. I really wasn't comfortable with saying anything like this for a long time, but truly my character was the only thing stopping me from facing my mistakes, and I am ashamed of that. My behavior in the past 6 months is not something I stand behind proudly. I again want to apologize to Matt and Ryan and everyone else involved in this situation, regardless of if I agree with them or disagree with them. There's not a single person who I did not
apologize for. What though? People are saying to like keep watching and to and that he apologizes. He says he apologizes to Matt and Ryan, but then he only addresses that he fucked up by spreading by saying insults in his video and including clips of them getting punched. Like he needs to directly address him basically accuse them of covering up a rape. Stop pausing. Okay, dude. Fuck you. Okay.
And everyone else involved in the situation, regardless of if I agree with them or disagree with them. There's not a single person who I did not let down with my actions, and I'm so sorry for using my platform destructively. I also want to specifically apologize for the carelessness used in how I talked about Matt and Ryan's late friend Daniel. It is concerning and cruel, to say the least, that I was not more immediately outspoken against the way that Daniel was talked about in other people's videos, including my own, and the fact that I believe that this information was relevant at all to this story is ridiculous.
He's talking about his suicidal friend now. I mean, is he waiting for like the best for last? The rape comes at the end?
I convinced myself that I was reporting the true testament of someone's character, when in reality I used someone's tragedy to push an agenda. I was blinded by this hate that I had on behalf of people who were close to me, and it led me to do and say some pretty awful things. Learning just how much growing I have to do and how flawed I really am has been the hardest, but probably most important lesson I have learned in my life so far. I would not be making this difficult of a decision if it were not for the people who were this persistent about my bad behavior, and I am grateful that I have been given this many chances to finally take a hard look at how I've been handling myself, my platform, my content for the past 3 years. I spent months responding to a controversy that removed blame from my actions, and it wasn't until now that I realized it's time for a change. My content reflects who I am, and for years now I've been making content that I do not want to be remembered by. I'm not proud of having a career made from ridiculing people and acting like I know better and that I'm worthy of judging them. Time and time again, I excused my gross behavior, and I cultivated an audience around pretending that I'm a better person than those I criticize. I know that I'm capable of being more than this, and that is going to start with immediately changing the content I make to be more intentional.
There's a minute left. People are saying he comes in clutch with the rape at the end. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Constructive and meaningful to me. I apologize to those who have watched my content at any point over the last 3 years, and I am committed to improving my character and learning from my mistakes over my time on YouTube. I also want to apologize to any survivors of sexual assault that were disappointed or hurt by the way I've handled this story.
Dude. He's apologizing to victims of sexual assault before Super Mega and Don, the people he accused.
It is disrespectful beyond words the way that I have used this story to defend my own actions, and I'm sorry. I won't be making this mistake again. I want to thank those who have given me the time and the chance to apologize and make things right, including loved ones of mine who have helped me grow to a place where I can understand that I can be better than this. Thank you for taking the time to...
All you dipshits in the chat, literally fuck you. Literally fuck you. You all are retarded. He didn't come in clutch with the rape apology. This is shit. He didn't apologize once. He said, I'm sorry to Max and Ryan for including insults in my video. This is the same thing he did last apology video. It's the same apology. But people are acting like he really came clean this time. What do you mean? He apologized for insulting Matt and Ryan. He apologized for bringing up his suicidal friend. He never once apologized for baselessly accusing them of covering up a rape. Not a word about Don Doctor accusing him baselessly of rape as well. Dude, this guy deserves this guy deserves everything coming towards him. What is people's response to this? Remember, an apology means nothing if no change of behavior is a result of it. Listen, man, you might have said all the right words and everyone might be patting you on the back of the moment. He didn't even say the right words, though. Like, dude, the main critique of him is that he baselessly accused people of fucking rape and covering up a rape. And that's not even what he brought up. That's not even what he apologized for. He apologized for insulting them. And he apologized to sexual assault victims. Oh, fuck, dude. He just said them more nicely this time. He put in a somber voice. Yeah, he literally said the same thing he did last apology, but he just like titled it differently and said it more like sad. Holy shit. Like, people are still saying like, okay, well, I guess you did all you did at the moment, but you need to show off your actions. He didn't, though. He didn't do everything he could at the moment. He didn't even apologize for the main things. Destiny bought it? No fucking way. Tom liked it and Tom forgave him? Fuck off. Nickisnotgreen actually apologized. 33 minutes, dude.
Is that he apologized and he copped to everything. He admitted completely in his wrongdoing. Like,
dude. Oh, that is... What? He copped to everything? What do you mean? What is he even saying?
Is there something? I think she does the queef jerky music thing with him, so I imagine maybe he talked to her about that. But I mean, whoever it was, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that he apologized and he copped to everything. He admitted completely in his wrongdoing. Like,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't at all. Holy shit, this is a rough take.
Would agree that, I mean, he even went above what I
How are people buying this?
would have expected for bare minimum apology. You know, saying the Daniel thing, talking about his past videos, saying, and even beyond that, apparently the situation is like jumbled his brain a little bit, you know, scrambled it a bit, scrambled those eggs a little bit, and now he wants to like just quit commentary stuff altogether. He's so off-put by it. And I find that very interesting and very nice to see that, like, apparently this has really changed his outlook on life. And I would
very nice to see this has changed his outlook on life. Dude, he didn't even apologize to Don for baselessly accusing him of being a rapist. He apologized for insulting Super Mega. That's all. And he didn't even apologize to Super Mega for covering up the rape. That was the two bombshells. That was the whole reason why people were mad at Super Mega and why they lost a ton of subs. That was the whole reason why. Why are you saying that he's now vindicated and that he's like apologized to everything? I'm just fucking confused.
Encourage you guys to set aside whatever hate you have for him and his actions and realize, like, I mean, he is apologizing, right? He's basically doing as much as he can. The old videos
Doing as much as he can. Fuck, dude. I'm fucking triggered. This is so retarded.
about this are down. This is the only one that's up. He took a big financial hit from this during like the most profitable months of the year, which are, November and December. He is definitely going to take a bit of an audience hit with this because if he makes, completely different content than what people are used to, he's going to take a big dip in viewership, right? He's going to take a big dip. And he seems like okay with that because he wants to be a better person and make like good stuff. I think that's really noble. I think that's a really good thing to do. I think that shows that like he could be a good person and, maybe he is and will be one. You love to see it.
You love to see it. I'm gonna like blow my fucking... Oh man. Oh man. Dude. Oh man. This is unbelievable.
You love to see a happy ending.
I am seething. I'm actually fucking seething. There's no way this is real.
For Ethan and Lex, I don't know if we're gonna get our happy ending from them. And speaking of the devil, I'm going to the Asian massage parlor right now to get one. So appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you disliked it. Drop a comment down below for the Korean lady who's gonna be
jerking my turkey.
Jerking my turkey. Lyrics when someone else has another opinion. Okay, you guys are baiting the fuck out of me. This isn't just having an opinion. This is a retarded opinion. This is an insane opinion. He's saying like he apologized for everything when he didn't apologize for the main thing everyone was calling him out on for baselessly accusing fucking Don Doctor of being a rapist. That's like fucking nuts. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've already said it like multiple times, so I'm not gonna keep harping on it.